Today on WomenUP, we discuss a hot topic.
We need to stop giving some people VIP seats in our life that deserve balcony seats.
And we move on to our Biz Spotlight.
I remember a client indicating that, listen, in 4 months, she moved from being a tenant to a homeowner and a landlord.
Plus, we have to hear what Doc says about this topic.
I believe that some persons are professional takers and they'll milk you for everything that you have whilst they are not adding anything to you or giving anything.
Then, our host and co-hosts get down to fun and games with the Just Dweet challenge of the day.
You know something to do, right?
And of course, our takeaways, or as we call them, notable nuggets. Welcome to WomenUP.
Hey everyone, how you do? I'm Kenisha, your host, and welcome to WomenUP, the talk show that promises to keep it real and relatable. If you missed our last episode, please head over to our channel and watch right after. My fabulous co-hosts and I are looking forward to an incredible time with you. First up, we have Damarli. Next, we have Cassandra. And our guest co-host is Lamoya. Let's make her welcome.
Listen, welcome Lamoya. We're so happy to have you here. Ladies, how are we doing?
I'm feeling blessed.
I'm great.
I'm doing good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good too.
Feeling good.
So, we're having a riveting discussion today for Woman to Woman. And our topic for Woman to Woman today is healthy friendships versus toxic friendships.
Marley, I firmly believe that not everyone should be in your inner circle.
True.
My circle's small like a dot. Because I believe that healthy friendships should be natural, should bring out the best in each other. You should be able to rely on these persons and have genuine support. And I have to constantly assess who my purpose partners and destiny helpers are versus the destiny assassins that are out there.
Ken, you are so right. I'm very keen and mindful about the person I allow access in my space because really and truly, real friendships make life more meaningful.
That's
True,
true.
true.
That's true. A lot of persons cannot discern when they are in a toxic relationship. Some persons are more blatant and some are a little more subtle. But I believe that some persons come into your life for a season, and sometimes when that season has ended, we tend to hold on.
True.
Listen, I have had friends from high school, so I value my friendships. I mean, you have to have persons with good intentions because no man is an island. That means so we all need somebody.
Yeah. True.
We have to have somebody on our side. And I mean, we don't want people who are in competition with us, who are envious. We want people who we can trust.
That is true, Marley. And I find that the real sisterhood vibe is dwindling down. Everybody does kind of with a me kind of vibe. The energy is not so much reciprocated, and you can't celebrate my wins and me celebrate yours. You know, I heard my mom say something recently that you can count who is around you, but you can't count on all of them.
True.
That's true.
Ken, that is deep. I mean, I remember one time being out with a friend, and after we left, I feel so drained. And you know, that is actually not good for us. That is actually toxic.
That's true. And the truth is, and we can go down into some story time, you know, I've had friends in my lifetime are really stabbing in my back. Good stab. I remember in high school having a friend who, you know, I shared everything with. And them time, you know, we had girl, we had boyfriend. She helped herself to my boyfriend, so me really did upset about that. But, you know, she apologized later, but it did happen, so me I talk about it. It's true. What about you, Cass?
Well, for me, I have a lot of friends. I have friends for different occasions in my life, for different situations. When I want to talk money, I go to that friend.
Oh, you have a money friend.
Yeah, man, I will always need that friend, you know. If there's a relation thing, I have a big woman. We got through them something that she can share with me, she can relate. I have friends for different things. As it relates to betrayal, I recently have an incident which I can't speak on, but I realized that it was time to, sever this attachment, and it was hurtful, but I realized that the time had come, and so I had to walk away from that friendship.
And listen, I've had friends who I've outgrown, and it's not like any bad energy or anything like that, but you just naturally went your separate ways. And other circumstances include, like, you have friends, as you said, Lamoya, who are kind of negative. Them drain you, and it's like no matter how much you talk to them and say, you're kind of killing our energy, they won't change, they won't seek help. So you kind of have to naturally click the cord with that friendship. I mean, no offense, but
no offense.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I agree. I remember some time ago, I actually had a friend, and we have been friends for over 12 years. Ooh. And I mean, she decided to go her way. I mean, we outgrow people, as you would have mentioned before. And I felt hurt at first, but I sit in my little corner and I understand that people really have to go. Yeah. Even when certain circumstances might come and you might feel like that don't validate you moving on or stepping away from the friendship, but everybody deal with things differently. Yeah. And that's what I have to learn about friendships. Yeah. Yes.
All them something, let's look at some of the toxic traits that avoid in friendship. They belittle you. Yeah, they share things told in confidence, and that can't work. No. That just can't work. They put themselves front and center, them quote unquote enough. Them always want in at the center of everything.
Listen, some other traits that are, showing you that your friend is really toxic is that they never have time for you, them really unreliable. They compare you with other people. Comparison is a thief of all joy. Why would you compare me to somebody else? True. Right? And they always make you feel unsettled, like, you just feel uncomfortable. You're never easy going around them. And then, they never apologize, and they make you feel insecure about every little thing that you do, as if you're not good enough.
Yes.
Toxic traits.
Toxic.
Cut the clip.
Yeah, cut. So you actually have people who don't value your loyalty. True. They're very manipulative. We have to look out for these different traits in persons. They are jealous about your success. So guess what? I don't want to celebrate with you. We have to look out for those type of persons in our lives.
Destiny assassins. Destiny assassins.
Exactly.
True.
They're highly critical and judgmental. You know them type of people there. And they also have the always want to be right syndrome. So we have to look out for those type of traits in persons.
Man, I'm telling you. How about you? What kind of friendships you have? Now, ladies, you deserve friendships that you can grow and thrive together.
Yes.
Friendships are good for your well-being, where you don't feel stressed and anxious about it. We need to stop giving some people VIP seats in our life that deserve balcony seats. We need to love some people from a distance and not look for everyone to validate us.
Yes.
Pastor Kim said recently that there are people who want to validate us who aren't even valid, and that is so true.
So true.
That's true. Even Dr. Bishop Carla Dunbar spoke to us that companies do stock taking, and sometimes we have to do our own stock taking with those that are around us.
Definitely.
We really have to do that, because sometimes you find some friends and they're like families. We want to keep those persons close to us, and we want to value them.
Yes. True. That is so true.
Listen to me. We always have to assess our friendships, right? We have to assess them from a godly perspective, though, because when God is in the middle, we don't make no mistake.
True.
And then you have to know, based on your assessment, who to promote and who to demote.
Amen.
Because some people, as we said, need to get kicked off the island because they're no longer welcome there. Later, we'll hear more from Doc on this subject. She's going to give us some tips and some tricks and let us know how to navigate these toxic friendships and healthy friendships. But let's get to what's coming up next on Women Up.
Coming up on WomenUP, Biz Spotlight.
I remember a client indicating that, listen, in 4 months, she moved from being a tenant to a homeowner and a landlord.
Woo. Plus, we have to hear what Doc says about this topic.
I believe that some persons are professional takers. And they'll milk you for everything that you have, whilst they are not adding anything to you or giving anything.
Then, our host and co-hosts get down to fun and games with the Just Dweet challenge of the day. And of course, our takeaways, or as we call them, notable nuggets.
It's time for Biz Spotlight, the segment where we feature a business and learn about their products and services. Now, I personally know a lot of women who believe that they'll never be able to own a home, and we are here to mash down that lie.
No, get your pens and your notebooks as our guests give us some practical tips on owning your own home.
Joining us to share a few of those tips is lead attorney of Shuana-Kaye A Smith and Associates, SASA. Shuana-Kaye, let's make her welcome.
Thank you,
Hi, Shuana.
Hi, Ken.
How you doing?
I'm doing fantastically well.
Boy, I tell you. Now, I remember contacting Shuana when I was about to buy my home. My anxiety and panic had taken me over, and all I heard from her was, Kenisha, and a money buy house, a faith. And that's all I needed to hear. And I'm a proud homeowner because I got a kingdom lawyer.
So, Shuana, tell us a little bit more about yourself and also SASA Law Firm.
Very well. So I consider myself to be a passionate destiny helper.
Yes, love that.
And I enthusiastically integrate all aspects of my learning and my skills and talents, not only for personal benefit, but for the benefit of others.
Love that.
And I believe, I give myself permission to evolve beyond the constraints of the proverbial box and integrate all of my life experiences as a kingdom woman.
Come on.
An attorney at law for the past 16 years.
Wow.
A professional counselor.
12, yes.
A professional counselor and a certified educator.
Nice.
Wow.
So at SASA, we provide a safe environment for clients to grow and flourish as we assist them in meeting their legal needs.
Nice.
The experience at SASA Law is a unique one because we adopt a very collaborative approach to goal setting, to the revision of goals, and certainly we listen to each client because in relation to real estate transactions, no two real estate transactions are the same and no two clients are the same.
That is true. Wow. What type of services do you offer, Shuana?
So we practice in 4 main practice areas. So real estate law, buying and selling of property, real property. We assist with any type of transactions involving a certificate of title for registered property and even unregistered property. But in relation to certificates of title, we assist with various applications such as adding a party's name to a title, removing a party's name from a title, noting the death of a co-owner, noting marriages and so on. So that's real estate law. We also assist with commercial law matters. So we prepare contracts, we do risk assessment and mitigation procedures for various corporate clients. We also do family law. So all applications before the Supreme Court in relation to marriage and the family, custody applications, maintenance, and legal guardianship. And finally, administration of estates and estate planning. So if you want assistance with preparing a will, we can assist you. And of course, the whole, everything that involves estate planning. So it's not just preparing the will, so doing the inventory of assets. A lot of women say, I don't have anything. I say, I have pretty clothes and pretty shoes. You have smartphone and tablet and fridge and stove. And yes, and we also assist with the administration of estates. So if persons die and they didn't leave a will, that means they died intestate, we assist with that. Right. And also if persons die without leaving a will, we assist the family members to administer the estate.
Wow, love that. It sounds like a one-stop shop.
Of course.
And listen to me, I have been looking for a house for 2 years now, so please let me know, where are you located?
So our physical office is at Unit 8, Pegasus Commerce Center, 49.5 Upper Waterloo Road, Kingston 8, St. Andrew. And our web address is www.sasa.com. sasalegal.com, and you may find more information about our services, our core values, and you can find us as well on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn at sasalegalja.
She is everywhere. So, Shuana, what are the key benefits of home ownership, and why is it important to empower women in this area?
So I'll start with the second aspect of your question. For many women, owning a home is an important step in the journey towards stability and security.
Yeah.
And this is not just physical security, have a roof over your head, but
Yeah.
also financially and
Yes.
psychologically.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's very important for me to empower women in this way. Also, real estate is a very great investment.
Yes.
Right? So we see in the past couple of years, as you've been in the market for a couple of years, the price is going one direction. Thankfully, you know, and that's
Straight
up.
up.
Women up, prices going up. So it's important for you to, to get on board sooner rather than later in the
Yes,
process.
yes,
So
yes,
it's
yes,
a great
yes.
investment. And I remember a client indicating that, listen, in 4 months, she moved from being a tenant to a homeowner and a landlord.
What?
So,
Okay.
it's the financial benefits certainly are fantastic as
Yes.
well. Of course, it allows some amount of autonomy. So creative expression at your place.
Exactly.
Right? Also, you can set the rules. I remember
Yes.
one client indicated, listen, this is me to say the first week that I get my keys, I will walk around the house naked. Right? Because she said, I fear it. And I
Yes.
showed the rules.
Exactly.
Yes. Right. So I need to be fair though, when we talk about the benefits of
Yes.
home ownership, we should also look at the burdens
Yes.
or the responsibilities.
comes with
So
it.
for
Yep.
example, you
Just about to ask that. What are some of the pitfalls that you must avoid in your home buyer process?
process.
Yeah.
Very well. All right, so now, one of the things I tell people all the time, you don't need an attorney to do everything for you.
No.
But it is wise to engage with counsel.
Yes.
Because, for example, first of all, ladies, you're all looking fantastic.
Thank you.
No, Damani, I'm sure if you're trying to get this outfit made, you wouldn't go to a plumber or a carpenter, right? You'd go to a seamstress
Yes.
or a tailor.
Yes.
Same principle. You want to purchase property, then you should go to the persons who have the
Knowledge,
knowledge,
yeah.
yeah, right, or who know and can assist you.
Yep.
Also, it's important to build a team of persons around you personally.
Yep.
And professionally. So you want to
That's
get
true.
those destiny helpers.
Yes.
The
Come on
dream
now.
assistants.
Yes.
And not the dream assassins.
Ooh.
And the truth is, some persons may discourage you.
Yes. True.
But it's not necessarily because they want to hurt you. It's because they have not yet envisioned you with your keys going into
Have
your
an
home.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to be careful of the noises that we listen
Around
to.
us.
Yeah?
Yes.
And have a dream, have a vision, and go for it. Right?
Yes.
So another pitfall, I think, when you don't engage with counsel now, certain due diligence activities are not undertaken. The surveyor's ID report, evaluation report, not done. You don't get guidance in terms of with respect to the terms of the contract.
Yes.
I recall a situation where, after the fact, someone came to me and said, boy, Shuana, I'm a little bit of a pickle. I'm about to lose my deposit. I didn't understand the clauses in the agreement.
Wow.
So one of the pitfalls is not understanding what you're supposed to be doing, what your obligations are, and then later on, unfortunately, she lost her deposit.
Oh, wow.
So it's best to seek counsel
Yes.
before.
Yes, yes. Now, Shuana, what I would like you to tell us is just the primary steps involved in home buying, and also, so from saving to down payment and to closing the deal. What are the steps?
So I mentioned earlier that I integrate all my learning, right? So I mentioned I'm a professional counselor. And while I was pursuing postgraduate studies in psychology, the main theoretical underpinning was cognitive behavioral therapy. And the basic premise is your thoughts, your cognitions, impact your emotions
Yes.
and impact your actions.
Yeah.
So let's use that now in the legal profession now.
Yes.
You first have to get your mind right. It might sound cliche, but
True.
it really starts in your mind, your
Psychology,
cognitions.
yeah.
You have to visualize it.
Yup.
and believe it,
Yes.
that this can be yours.
Of
I have
course.
clients say, boy, nobody in my family never own one house yet. So how can that be mine?
Yes.
And if you don't have the mindset from the outset, it's going to be challenging. So the
Yes.
mindset, visualize it, believe it.
All right.
And then step 2, like I said, you need to seek assistance from the relevant person. So you're going to contact your attorney at law, you're going to contact a realtor. Now,
Yes.
people don't know this, but realtors who act for purchasers, you don't have to pay them. But a lot of people don't know this, right?
Yes.
A financial advisor, an insurance salesperson, you also liaise with them because if you, especially when you're younger, you take out life insurance, you can then assign that life insurance policy to the property with respect to the mortgage.
All right.
So, and it's more beneficial to you and your colleagues. So
Yes,
second
yes,
step
yes,
would
yes.
be to surround yourself with the right team.
Yes.
Right? And finally, when you select the home, now this is the home I want, you put in an offer is accepted, then a sale agreement is prepared. This is when you consult with the attorney, you do all the due diligence activities. If a mortgage is being provided by a bank or NHT, then of course you'd have to get a letter of undertaking from that financial institution. Your name is registered on title, monies are disbursed from the bank, and after that, you will receive letters of possession and your keys from the vendor's attorney. So that's it in a nutshell.
Okay, nice.
Okay, what advice would you offer to women like myself who are concerned about affordability and financing options for their home?
So I believe the first advice or the first piece of advice I would give is don't assume you can't afford it. I had a friend who said that, "Me can't afford a house, what you mean?"
Yeah.
And in 10 years, they've purchased 2 properties.
Wow.
So the first thing is don't assume that you can't afford it, right? Then I would say know your numbers. Know your numbers. So in other words, look at your pay slip. If you're a self-employed person, get your books in order. If you need to make contributions to NHT, go ahead and do that, yes? If it is that you need to get an eligibility letter, again, something provided free of cost by your financial institutions.
Okay.
So they tell you how much financing, is it 95% financing, 90% financing, sometimes even up to 100% financing. So you have to come up with much deposit, you follow me? So you have to get the information. And finally, of course, so know your numbers, and you also have to know your God.
Yes.
Come on.
Right, and I'm going to give a
Speaking.
quick personal testimony.
Yeah.
When I put in an offer on the first piece of real estate that I was going to be investing in, I never have no deposit. I never even know my numbers. I didn't have all of the tips that I have to share with people now. Yes? But one thing was sure, I knew my God.
Yes.
And here we are, less than 10 years later, and mortgage-free in respect of that property.
Wow.
Yes, so it's the start. In short, start the process, know your number, don't assume that you can't afford it.
Yes.
Get
Yes,
advice,
yes,
and
yes,
we're
yes,
here
yes,
to help.
yes.
Finally, Shuana, can you offer some words of encouragement and motivation to those women out there who are considering to purchase a home and they're feeling doubtful or feeling not enough?
So I think I will start with something I told one of my favorite clients whose name starts with Ken and ends with Isha. Right?
I know her.
I think you have an idea, right? And essentially it is this. Our law firm is where faith comes to exercise.
Come on.
And with diligence, collaboration, excellence, and enthusiasm, dreams are realized.
Woo!
And interestingly, it was during a moment of doubt. I don't know if you remember, Kenisha. When I actually spontaneously shared that with you and you told me, I don't know if you remember, you said, when you launch your website, that song would make sure to say dip on it. And I'm happy to say that it has in fact been put on my website. So thank you for that.
Thanks for sharing with us, Shuana. I learned a lot of things, and I believe I will be owning a home very soon.
Yes.
We really hope you enjoyed that segment. If you have any products that you would like for us to highlight, remember to send them on over to us at hello@womengrowjm.com.
Healthy friendships versus toxic friendships. That was the topic we spoke about earlier on. And here to share her thoughts, we have Bishop Dr. Carla Dunbar, marriage and family therapist. Let's welcome Dr. Dunbar.
Thank you so much, ladies. It's good to be back with you all looking so fabulous.
Thank you.
And the discussion was very scintillating.
Yes.
Can I tell you? You see, when you learn to tolerate things that are not healthy and doesn't add to your growth, you're really just accommodating a limitation that will repeat itself again.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah,
deep.
so you shouldn't tolerate anything that stops or stunts your growth and your development. If people can't appreciate you, then they really need to do like what Damali said, clip, or just exit, or you exit yourself.
That is
Yeah.
true,
Yes.
Doc. And the truth is, I want to say that, you have very good friendships out there, because I have good friends and I'm better than pocket kind.
Of course.
But Doc, you always encourage us to take inventory of our friends, because we can count who is around us, but we can't count on them. Explain to us the importance of this assessment.
I believe that some persons are professional takers, and they'll milk you for everything that you have, whilst they are not adding anything to you or giving anything to you. I believe sharing goes both ways, and so I believe that if it is that, you value someone, then it really is only so kind that they also value you and what is that you have to offer to the friendship. So I believe that from time to time, you have to assess. You have to take inventory. Yeah, like stock taking.
Yes.
And just look, because you have to learn to also know when some person's seasons has ended in your lives.
That's true.
Yeah, because there are seasons, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And some people are in your life for a season. Some people are there to
For a
stay, but then
lifetime, yeah.
you have to be able to make that very important assessment to preserve yourself and your relationships. So that's what I mean. Just take inventory.
So, Doc, how do you deal with forgiving somebody when you are very, very hurt about a situation?
Come on, Kingdom Cassandra. Forgiveness is 70 times 7, right? And so it has to be done. Forgiveness is a choice too. And it's choosing to forgive and planning to forget. You'll never be able to obliterate something that someone has done to you that has really impacted you, but you have to be able to past it. So you won't get over it, but past it. You have to let that person go because it holds you captive. You don't want to be held captive because of what someone has done to you while they are going about their merry business.
That's
Right? And then it's a part of our kingdom culture. We must be able to forgive and love again, but create boundaries.
That's an easy thing for
Boundaries,
the door,
right? Because you have to, because some people will not learn,
Yeah.
So you have to learn from the experience.
Yeah.
So if it means then that you forgive, but at the same time you won't allow that person to be able to do that again.
True. Yes.
Right? So that's where that comes in.
Yes.
Yes. Doc, after you've tried and you see where it's not working out, how do you now cut off the relationship without looking like a dragon?
Yeah, because amputating can, it can be, that's really something that's harsh. But at the same, and I want to be kingdom people, right?
Yes.
We do.
But I think sometimes you need a third-party intervention to help you to navigate that situation. Or it is that you have to be in a very kind and very stern way, allow the person to know that, listen, this has been done, it's not the first time, and I've given you enough grace, and I think really and truly, I cannot continue to facilitate the hurt that it is causing me. So I think it's best if whilst we are not going to be in a malice and we're going to be civil, but that this aspect of our friendship has to be severed.
Love that, Doc.
Yes. Now, Doc, I want you to share your final thoughts on the topic healthy friendship versus toxic friendships.
Everyone needs a few friends.
Yes.
I generally say about 4, and they should all be at different levels,
Yes.
right? Yes, they need to be at different levels, right? So everybody needs healthy persons in your life. They're destiny helpers, right? That come alongside you. They are purpose carriers. They help you to carry out your purpose upon this earth. So you need that, right? So that's not anything that we're discrediting or discounting. But then again, you have to be wise. He that wins soul is wise, right? You have to be wise to learn to understand or to be able to notice those persons, like I said, who comes into your life and they are takers. They are professionals in this area, professionals, and so they take from you, they pull you down, they cause you stress and strain. They are very high energy, and you know they take your energy. And that's what I meant, right? They take your energy, they drain you, right? And so you have to be able to assess that and love them from a distance. Yes, give if you can give to them, you're not cutting them off. But if you can't, you must be able to state that in a very, very friendly way. We don't want to keep malice. We're all kingdom people.
No, we don't keep
there has
malice.
to be a certain connectivity. We must be able to lead persons to Christ. But at the same time, you have to be able to create the dichotomy and set the boundaries in place that will protect yourself and your space. You owe it to you. It's your responsibility.
Yes, yes. Some real good nuggets, Doc.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing with us today. Now, to hear more from Dr. Carla Dunbar, I want you to follow her on Facebook and Instagram at Carla Dunbar Ministries. And remember, guys, we really want to hear from you. So we want you to comment below in the comment section, all right? Like, share, subscribe, do all those little niceness.
All right, ladies, welcome to a segment we like to call Just Dweet Challenge.
Dweet.
And today's challenge is
Blindfold Bottle Flip. So in this challenge, we're going to be flipping the bottles blindfolded. The person who flips the most bottles wins. We each get only 5 tries. And guess what? Doc is here with us again to be the game master and, you know, oversee all of the things and make sure so nobody naughty. Right? All right.
I get younger doing these games. And you guys seem to like a lot of blindfolding. You've been reading my book.
Yes.
So let's see. Who's gonna start and who's gonna get it? Are you ready?
Yes, who should go first?
Ready. So we're going to grab our bottle.
Let's take Demarley. Yes.
All right. So I get the 5 tries one time?
Yes.
Put on your blindfold.
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
What's
blindfold,
again?
Demarley, blindfold.
All right, something. All right. 1, 2, 3. You know, so on the door, right? On the door, right? You know.
Flip Demarley,
All right,
flip.
hold on. I can got the same one or different one.
Flip. You
All
can have a different one.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Flip. Almost
Oh, no, no, so I'm not like on that chair. I'm not get the something right. You know, I
Come
get my
on.
hopes up.
Get more bottle now.
All right, come. Ready? 1, 2. Woo!
Demarley,
All right.
come on. You could
No,
try
man, we
another.
must get one.
Yeah.
This is what, 4?
That's good.
Yes.
All right.
One more, Demarley. One more.
Come.
That's your lucky bottle.
All right, 1. On your mark, pull your cork.
Drink. You literally almost drank that.
Exactly.
Let's see what Lady Lemoya has to give.
All right.
Blindfold.
Ready?
You can take out my blindfold now.
Ready.
Ready?
Right.
Almost there. She likes that color. Oh, look at that. A little more energy.
Woo!
4.
Oh, the serious man. Hold on.
Come, man, come. Yeah,
Where's the blue one? The blue one.
Let's give her the
Get the
blue
blue
one.
one.
Right?
All right.
Almost.
All right.
You're out, Kenisha.
Yes.
I want more
I'm
colors.
skipping over you, Cassandra.
Yes, saving the best for last,
Almost your
Bishop.
turn.
All right,
Yes,
I'm ready.
Ready, Kenisha?
All right,
Watch Bishop.
let's go.
Yeah. Woo. Hey.
Kenisha, you're not even flipping.
No, so.
All right. Woo.
Oh boy, here.
All right.
You're out.
You almost get it.
Cassandra,
Almost get
feel
I
like
saved
a
the best for
winner.
last.
let's hope so.
Here you
God,
go.
I can't even find a buckle.
Flip.
Go, Cass!
Right. Come on, Cass, you're almost there. Here you
Go there, go there, go there.
go. Don't break your finger now, Cass.
Is that different bottle this?
Yes.
Come on, use the mushed power within you.
Woo! Almost. You have 2 more.
more.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Come on.
You gotta get a hat to it.
One more.
I want the bottle that I just used. Where is it? Give it to me.
Yes. So it's 1-1. Yes. 1-1. Yeah, this is like the tiebreaker.
Yes.
We should have a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Put it back the
You
Marley.
too.
Put it on.
My gosh, all right.
So, the
Where's my
Marley,
lucky bottle?
you look the bottle
The
right
green
here,
one.
right here.
But what was
So
mine?
the Marley,
Blue.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
yes.
So both of your lucky bottle.
So, is who first get it, twin?
let's
Yes.
go.
My gosh. Jesus be with me.
Ready?
Ready?
Always.
1, 2, 3.
Wonderful.
Good job.
Yes, I get an E for effort.
E for effort.
Listen, I enjoyed that challenge because I won, and I hope you enjoyed it too. You can try these games at home and have fun on your own time as well.
Now it's time for our notable nuggets.
Yes.
Even Jesus had an inner circle, and can I tell you, our friendships matter to God. Proverbs 17 verse 17 says, "A friend loves at all times, and a brother or sister is born in a time of adversity." This emphasizes the importance of friends who stand by you in both good and challenging times.
Yes.
1 Corinthians 15 verses 33 says, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character."
Oi.
This verse highlights the impact of negative influences on one's character and values.
Yes.
There are dangers to unhealthy influences, and so we must understand the importance of choosing friends wisely. Today, my nugget was take inventory of the friends you have around you. Assess the access everyone has to you and decide who should get a balcony seat versus a VIP seat.
Love that. Actually, for today, I believe what stood out for me is that we understand that some people are in our life for a lifetime, while some persons are in our life for a season. Yes.
For me, the nugget was that there are times when you have to set healthy boundaries, and that may mean that you may have to cut the cord.
Them off.
For me, it's similar. You know, I believe, and as Bishop had said, we can forgive.
Yes.
And it is essential, but we should set boundaries. We have to set boundaries to protect ourselves from, going in the same situation again.
Yes.
Let's assume our purpose to exude confidence and power as we share the Women Grow Global Manifesto to motivate, challenge, and uplift your mindset.
I am a woman of purpose, value, and worth.
I chase after my dreams and goals with intentionality. I make a plan for my life to become a better version of myself daily, and I improve all areas of my life with balance.
I execute all tasks in excellence.
I understand that every gift, talent, resource, or skill that I have been blessed with came from the Almighty God.
I live a life filled with gratitude because of this. I prioritize my physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental health,
so that I can function always at peak perfection.
I am a giver. I bless others.
I am a mentor. I teach and motivate others. God is the CEO of my life, my family, and my business. I am a woman growing globally.
I am a woman growing globally.
I am a woman growing globally. I am a woman growing globally.
We had so much fun, and I know you did too. A big thanks to WomenUP and all our sponsors.
If you enjoyed today's show, ensure to hit a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and remember to leave a comment below what was your favorite part. Additionally, please go to Instagram or Facebook and follow us so that you can stay posted on all the details with WomenUP.
Thanks so much for joining us for this awesome episode of
WomenUP!
Be sure to check us out next Tuesday at 8 p.m. on YouTube for more WomenUP. Stay blessed. I am Kenesha.
Lamoya.
Tamarly.
Cassandra.
Bye.